Today, I'm going to say it at the start of the video so that I can hopefully hold myself accountable. We're going to be watching 2 episodes of Death Note, 32 and 33. Now that I've said it, I'm going to be disappointing people if I don't put 2 episodes in a video. So I really got to try to do it. I don't have a crazy amount of time, but I think I have enough time to do 2 episodes. And I think it'll be good for these Death Note videos as we're wrapping it up to be 2 at a time. And I think if we keep doing 2 at a time, then we have one episode in the final for the final episode, which I think is appropriate. So 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37. No, never mind. we will not have that. We will just have the final episode as a 2-parter. Okay, well, I mean, one video, 2 episodes in that video. Today we are going to be watching 32 and 33. Last episode, we have a new Kira, I believe, right? Let me just go back and look at the thing. So yeah, last episode was 31. We have Mikami, I believe is the name of the new Kira. And I don't really know what to expect. And it's been a little while since I posted Death Note videos. So, well, no, not since I posted, but since I watched an episode of Death Note. So I am feeling kind of, my brain isn't quite put together on the Death Note lore right now, but I think I've got a good handle on it. I think I'll be alright. So let's get into this episode 32. Please make sure to support the video and go to my Patreon account if you want full-length early access and exclusive videos. Let's get into it.
Delete.
Oh, that's right. He likes to say delete.
Teru Mikami was a child with a strong sense of justice.
Yep, just
He
like
was
light.
able to distinguish right from wrong.
Oh my god. Oh my god, that's pretty terrifying. Hey! Selection. It's a good day to kill people.
Without exception, ends up falling into one category or the other.
Okay.
Good against evil.
He's got a very binary sense of justice.
There were times when it seemed evil would triumph over good. But no matter what happened to me,
So are those bystanders
I felt
evil?
happy for one reason.
Thank you, Teru.
Aw.
Made me want to save them again and again.
Oh, he's like an MHA
For that
character.
reason, I never spared any effort. I was able to stand up for my sense of justice.
Nice, he built up a little squad.
Does this bug you?
Strangle the kid.
Middle school was another matter entirely.
Okay.
The more I confronted
Were you
him,
not binary?
the more enemies I had to face.
Oh no, you just couldn't fight back in middle school.
No. Rather, it used to be my mother.
This is some pretty interesting
Teru,
backstory.
Not everything in the world is going to work the way you want it to. You have to realize that some things will never change.
My mother was wrong. She didn't side with justice.
She sounded like she was
one of
being
those
realistic.
who deserved
But...
to be deleted.
Oh, really?
That was when the miracle happened. Control of their car while they were joyriding. They died instantly. One bystander was killed as well.
Oh
That
no.
bystander was my mother.
Oh.
In one fell
They were
swoop,
deleted.
all the people I resented had been deleted.
Oh.
At first, I was terrified. How many others would benefit as a result?
Uh,
Clearly, their victims were relieved. But beyond that,
That's a
wouldn't
sad way
everyone
to
in my
think.
class be happier now that they were gone? Our classroom became a peaceful, joyful place.
I mean, I get it. I get what he's
There
saying.
will always be consequences for evil
It's
deeds.
just sad.
Evil must be deleted.
Okay, I can see why he's the perfect Kira then.
Are there any more problems?
Because he's straight up seen how
Every passing
the death
year,
of
my
bad
commitment to
people
justice
has
only
helped
grew
him.
stronger. And the closer they grew to adulthood, the less likely it was that they would ever reform.
I actually kind of
Be deleted.
I actually kind of sympathize with him a bit more than I sympathize with Light. I think
Mysteriously,
Light's entire
every
god
time I judged
complex
someone as evil,
makes it
they would
worse.
soon be taken care of. It was divine justice. God had been watching me.
Ah, and he sees Light as a god.
I started to frequent places where God was bound to be watching. And then it happened.
And now God has chosen you. You are the chosen one.
Recognized me. With this, it doesn't matter if I can't hear his voice. I shall figure out what Kira wants and carry out his will.
He is the perfect successor.
Delete. 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 Delete.
And I kind of like him, weirdly enough.
Delete.
I mean, I don't.
Delete.
I not that I don't want him to be taken down. I just like his character.
Understandable move, but now there's no spokesperson. Kira needs a voice. And at the moment,
Choose someone who's not
can't
as
make any
much of a
moves myself.
douche.
We need a spokesperson to spread his word to the people.
Oh, they have the same
Then I will take
thoughts.
the initiative.
Ah, they're in sync.
That woman.
Oh yeah. I
Kiyomi
forgot about her.
Takeda.
Takeda.
Good evening. From now on, NHN will fairly.
So we picked NHN star newscaster, huh?
Huh.
Kira's got good taste. Choosing Taki was a good idea.
There's no mistaking it. That's the girl that Light dated in university.
Oh, it does.
You've moved quickly.
That does
Mikami.
make him look suspicious, I
However,
guess.
it won't take them long to find the connection between us. But this could actually make things easier. I can definitely use her, but I'll have to find a way to contact
So
her
it's
soon.
so suspicious that
Kiyomi Takeda.
it's not someone he would have chosen.
She clearly supports Kira. But it's more than that. She thinks like Kira.
But Taki's probably doing it because Kira's threatening her, right? She might be too scared to help us out with our investigation.
No,
That's a good point.
I reckon
I'm
she's
not
doing
too worried
it
about that.
of her own will.
I know her current cell phone number. I'm pretty sure that I'll be able to convince her once we get talking. We used to talk about a lot of different topics while we were in college, and one thing was clear. She worships Kira.
I
But we might be able to use that to our advantage.
did you actually talk to her that much in college?
Police claim they support Kira.
I feel
but
like you
aren't
ignored
doing
her most of
anything
the
one
time
way
you
or
were
the
with
other.
her.
We can convince her to assist us as long as we pretend.
This
it's
is
for
weird
Kira's
because this
benefit.
is kind of a good
Do
plan,
you think they'll go over well?
but he's not going to be
I'm
doing
not
it
entirely sure,
for
but it's worth a
Kira's
try at least.
downfall.
I agree.
If she lets slip something about Kira, it would be best if more than one of us was listening.
Yeah.
That's not why he's doing it. And Light knows that.
Yes, hello?
Kiyomi?
Hey,
This is
baby.
Light Yagami.
Light?
I have a favor to ask you.
A favor?
Yeah. I
Tell
know
me
my
over
timing
the
is pretty
phone.
bad. I mean, you're the
douche.
woman the whole world is watching right now, so it might not be possible. And now it looks like our jobs have brought us together.
Make sure to mention that
So
you have a
much time,
girlfriend.
Our paths are about to cross again. Call me crazy, but I feel like this is fake.
Make sure to mention you have a girlfriend.
What do you mean?
Misa
about
would not be
jobs?
happy.
I'm working with the police now. At the very least, I just want you to hear what I have to say. Anywhere. Just us two.
I'm not awing.
After tonight's
I'm
broadcast is finished.
groaning.
That sounds perfect.
It sounded like an
I'll book a
awe,
hotel room
but I'm
for us.
angry.
A hotel room? Are you sure?
A hotel
The last I
room.
heard, you were still living with Miss Amana.
He is. Yes.
Are
Correct.
things not going too well on the home front?
Misa is just not intelligent enough
Oh, don't
to
do
be my
that.
partner.
Mochi.
I hate everything about this.
He'd be so jealous.
Nier and the others told me that this woman's supposed to be the second Kira. Could it really be this unbelievable?
And refuse to use their abilities to contribute to the betterment of society.
What? So Kira's gonna kill lazy people now? Kidding me.
You're taking this too far, Mikami. It's too early to be making those kinds of statements.
Yeah.
I've got to get a hold of him soon.
Huh. Oh, right. The hotel room. I forgot. I thought they had already met off screen, but no. Here they are. Don't make this a date. Poor Misa.
It doesn't seem like that long since we last saw each other.
I would feel so awkward listening in on this conversation.
He's not saying anything. If he just stays silent, she'll get suspicious.
Come on.
Yeah,
Don't
I
tell me
was
you've never been in love before, E-Day.
I was gonna say,
How's it
that's
going?
not suspicious. That's kind of
That's
how
not what I meant.
things go.
Kira.
Oh.
Is it Mikami?
She just said it's Kira.
Kira's contacting
Oh.
her directly?
Someone who requests a private meeting with Kira's spokesperson. I'd like to speak with him if I may.
Okay.
He said that he wants to speak to you.
Perfect. I was right to choose you, Mikami.
She's
pass the phone.
This
to
is
Light. It could
interesting.
be dangerous if he's the real
But
thing.
they're listening in. What's he gonna say?
Yes, hello?
Who am I speaking to?
5 pages on November 26th? I don't get it. What do you mean?
You're God.
Yes. But how can I trust you're the real kid?
No matter what it might take.
This is really interesting.
He died.
You're even better than I expected.
Oh.
Listen, Kiyomi. I am the real Kira.
Oh my god.
That's right. I'm Kira.
That's a
That's what I
huge
wanted
thing
to
to
tell you.
reveal.
Do you understand? I am Kira. The man who was on the phone.
This
one of my
this
followers
feels
who I've
like
shared
this
my
is
power
risky,
with.
you know?
Please, join me, Kiyomi. And you will be the goddess of the new world.
But
Light.
no, you got Misa. Stupid. I know this isn't the thing I should be worried about right now, but
Light.
dumb.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Delete.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, so we're getting some interesting developments. I'm liking this pacing. I feel like that's an interesting set of events to happen. I really like Mikami. I think he's a good addition to this show. I think he's one of the better new characters. I feel like I quite like him. Kiyomi, I can take or leave Kiyomi, but I think it is definitely interesting having her here. It does make me sad. I know, look, Light is a terrible person, right? He is a terrible person, okay? And I don't agree with anything he does, and I don't know why I ever think that he's ever going to be loyal, because he's not. He doesn't give a crap about Misa. He just doesn't. He uses her. And we know that he uses her, and she knows that he uses her. There's no doubt from anyone that Light is using Misa. And yet it still makes me sad that he won't just be completely monogamous with her, you know? And I don't know why it makes me sad. I actually would the ideal situation would be that they break up and Misa finds someone who's better for her and maybe becomes healthier because of it, instead of she's absolutely becoming worse. I mean, she was always weird and crazy, but she's absolutely becoming worse all the time, you know? And of course, I feel like there's something with someone who has a death note and is using the death note, I feel is basically always going to be corrupted. Not necessarily that the death note is actively corrupting people, but the pure power of having the power to kill people, and that's your power, it just screws people up. It just does. So I think the fact that Misa had a death note to start with when we first met her in the series, she was already long gone. You know, there was no coming back for her. Same with Light is now. I mean, he's long gone. If you remove all of the memories of the death note and they just go back to being cool people, that would be nice. But Light needs to be taken down. He just needs to be taken down completely. I wonder. I wonder if the best strategy at this point would just be to get Mikami to kill all of the cops. I guess Nia's still out there. Because what I was going to say is you should just kill all these cops, because if you just killed them all, then there would be no one... then obviously it looks suspicious because everyone but you died, but at the same time... the people who were doing the investigation are gone, but then I remembered that Nia is still out there and he's still investigating. So I guess that's the major problem. I guess the original issue with it was that what's it called? That his dad was on the force and he didn't quite want to kill his dad, but his dad ended up dying anyway. But after his dad died, Nia is still around, so now he definitely can't do it. And, I suppose, if you want to make this story perfect, even if Nia was not around anymore, you kill all the cops on the team, then maybe a new L type figure comes out, and then you're screwed, because they will look and see, well, this person was a suspect, and then everyone who thought they were a suspect died. So yeah, I guess it's not worth the risk. But I just feel like what he's doing right now, Light's doing right now, is not worth it. You know, he's constantly on the run. He's constantly being investigated. He's constantly surrounded by cops and spending his days like trying to fake investigate himself. I mean, it's gotta be torture. Like I would find that torture. He seems to be fine with it, but I can't imagine that being a pleasant experience for anyone, you know? He's been doing that for so long now. For years at this point. Insane. Anyway, that was episode 32. So let's move on to episode 33 right about now. Here we go. Oh, okay, Nia. You're back, Nia.
Light is Kira?
Scorn.
All the pieces have fallen into place.
I sure hope so.
Things have come this far. Commander Rest.
I didn't even think about the fact that he wasn't in
I'm
Japan.
afraid I need you to return to New York immediately. That's why I need you to come back, so you can escort me.
Understood.
I mean, he's a kid, so that makes sense. He loves toys.
We got him. Freely. In the meantime, I'll continue investigating Takeda.
Aizawa is so suspicious.
He's in Japan? Why tell me? He's up to something.
He sure is.
I presume you've already contacted Takeda for the purposes of your own investigation. Kira won't be able to resist such an opportunity. Knowing him, he won't run. Instead, he'll try to kill us before we get too close.
Okay.
That's where I'll beat him at his own game.
My own game, huh?
He's a direct challenge.
Right here. If that's how you want it, I'll accept your challenge.
When that time comes, we'll finish this Kira matter once and for all.
So much tension.
And even though he's dead,
he's living on.
Shifted to his heirs.
Yeah, living on through them.
Very well, Nier. Fine. And I can finally begin my reign at the top.
Oh my god.
For now, we'll call him El Kira. There's also another one.
You can just call him
Someone who
Kira.
has the notebook and is currently using it. We'll call him X Kira.
Okay.
Judging
I
by
see.
the pattern, he must be planning to communicate using Takeda as a go-between and confiscate the notebook. However, no matter what might happen, we will never resort to that.
Why not?
That's not the way we work, Commander.
It's a shame. If that was the way it'd work.
That's right. We kill those two and the murders stop. That's not the way Elle and I do things.
Okay.
Because that would be an insult.
You're gonna do it the
Don't
right
forget,
way.
Elle entrusted this case to those who came after Elle.
You're gonna do it the way that Kira wouldn't do it, which is honorable.
I'm told on average it's about 200 letters a day.
I'm
200
told.
letters?
She
Wow, I'm a little jealous.
doesn't read them, I suppose.
Man, this is kind of boring listening to audio only without any video feed.
I think you should look through them, even if they are just letters from fans.
You're right.
I would absolutely
Keep
just
calm as you
look
read
through
this
them.
note and the ones that follow.
in my
Make
spare
sure not to
time.
let the people listening to this conversation hear your reactions.
That's a reaction, bitch.
To make
Do
its
what I
mark,
say.
You have to start thinking about your safety. I want you to begin judging and punishing people as Kira.
Whoa.
It's gonna be okay. If you can do this, I'm sure you'll.
She's
be
not
able
good
to
at this
send
not
key
reacting
information
audibly thing.
you don't want the SPK to know about.
Oh, that's a very low hand.
I'll do
His
it.
left hand.
However, you must continue entering names in a fake notebook.
A fake?
That's right.
Why?
I understand.
Okay. What's the purpose of
God.
this?
What are you planning? His will is
Who's gonna
absolute.
see him writing in the fake notebook?
Just
Also, how many pages are there in these death notes? Infinite? Okay, you can't have more than 6 death notes in the world? Interesting.
It's a replacement for Kira's kingdom.
God, what's wrong with these people?
It is pretty despicable.
Who would I choose to be ex-Kira? Out of all the people in the world,
I mean, I don't know how you'd track him down.
Takeda was chosen because she's a strong supporter of Kira. So,
Yeah, you'd look for a strong supporter, but...
That means ex-Kira must be someone who knew that Takeda was a Kira.
Oh, okay, someone who has a connection to her.
Who had a close, intimate
That makes
relationship
sense.
with her.
What's going on? Oh my god, he's going into the Avatar state! I didn't know he was the Avatar!
Exactly as Kira ordered. To me, it's obviously the quickest path to lasting world peace. It's our duty to improve our society. If there are no words or orders from Kira,
Nia's
then
found
we have
him.
only one choice. We need to think for ourselves.
But I'm assuming this is part of Light's plan.
Could ex-Kira be Teru Mikami?
Yep. You've nailed it.
But when it comes to the headliner, it's a little harder to secure that spot.
Oh. Yeah? Hey. She's your actual rival.
Realize that Light's just using her for his investigation.
Don't say that. You might end up dead if she hears you.
Duh, I know that. That's why I whispered it quietly. She snickered at me.
Oh.
What were you trying to do?
Kick her. I just said.
What about you?
Misa. Are you alright?
That was so frustrating.
If Mr. Aizawa is there, would it be possible for me to speak to him for a moment?
The most suspicious one? Yeah.
This is Aizawa. Only an audio feed right now.
I see. Only wiretaps at the moment. How interesting. Thank you very much.
Man, how many meetings do I need to have with NHN for crying out loud? And seriously, how many times do these people have to tell me, be careful about what you say?
Well, you're not very good
Yes, of course.
not
I'll ask her right now.
saying whatever you want.
Listen.
I'm afraid it had to wait until after the 9 o'clock news was finished.
No problem. I don't mind at all. I'm a night owl anyway.
Slow down, girl. Slow down.
She knows that I can't see him that much, while she can be with him all the time. How dare she?
Poor girl.
Things are great between us. In fact, he starts clinging to me as soon as he gets in the door. every
Okay,
night.
everyone knows that's a lie. Everyone who's ever met Light.
Thank goodness.
I'm going to announce my engagement to Light at the Pop Music Festival.
Okay, does Light know about this?
Does he know?
That's exactly what I said.
Of course he does. It's an engagement.
No, he
It's not as
doesn't.
if I can get engaged to myself. Or maybe it's something else. Maybe you're gonna get Kira to kill me.
Oh my god. Whoa, that was a weird zoom. I think that was on
Only
purpose.
Kira can decide who he's going to punish.
Well, whatever.
I wouldn't be opposed to you kicking her, Misa.
Oh, yeah. Once he gets caught, it'll be nothing but bad news for him. And as for you, you'll probably be executed.
Miss Amane.
I hate how well Light can reel in women.
I find this unpleasant. Goodbye.
Oh, I'm older than you, Kiyomi. And anyways,
I mean, Misa was being a brat, but I'm still on her side.
Your thoughts?
All I can determine is this. Light Yagami is popular with the ladies.
Yes, which I
And
hate.
We know that Takeda and Amane both adore him.
Yes, which I hate.
Please be serious about
It
this.
is serious if they're both truly in love with him.
please stop.
Oh, come on now, lady. I mean, wearing a short skirt like that in the winter.
Okay, alright, this guy, throw him out the train.
Please, someone.
I'm on Kira's side now, kill this guy. So, but he wrote it in the fake notebook, right? Okay, so at the end there, because he was told to now write in the fake notebook while he gave Kiyomi the pages to the notebook, so that Kiyomi could do the Kira stuff for now. But then I assume he, with his phone, took a photo of the dude and sent that to Kiyomi, I guess, and Kiyomi did the Kira thing. I guess that's what's happening. I'm not exactly sure, and I don't know what the play is here, because, okay, so he's pretending to be Kira. Well, he is Kira, but he's also pretending to be Kira, so that they follow him, but he's not really killing them. He's only fake killing them. But if the police think he's Kira and he is Kira, then what's the difference? Huh. I don't know. This show sometimes is a bit too clever for me, in that I basically, like, my theories are terrible. My theories of this show are garbage because I am terrible at seeing where they're going with it, which, I mean, I guess is kind of the point. They don't really want you to know where they're going with it. But yeah, like, there's sometimes that I would just get completely lost in the logic. And yeah, this time I don't know what Light's doing. Like, what is the strategy there? I'm sure it makes a lot of sense, but in a roundabout way. But it right now seems like a terrible plan. Yeah. Anyway, Kiyomi, I think I hate her. I think she just seems like Light. Like, she seems like she's right for Light in that she has her own sort of complex and seems like a bit like a garbage person, and obviously has her own obsession with Light, her own love, just like Misa does. And so yeah, I don't love her, but I mean, I like her character's inclusion in the show. I think I don't not like her in like I wish she wasn't here, but rather when Light gets taken down, I want her to be taken down as well, you know? But I like Mikami. I don't know what it is about him. He has a certain weird charisma to him. And I guess, like, finding out his backstory, I kind of understood his backstory. I feel like if there's anyone who's, like, Kira motivations I feel like make the most sense to me, it's his. Like, the whole idea of, like, of him being a kid and these bad people in his life died, and then his life and everyone around him improved, you know? So I can understand that more than I can understand Light's ideas of sort of, I mean, his is basically the same kind of thing, but a little bit more big-headed. In that he's saying, like, I'm going to be the god of this new world and I am the person to pass down judgment. He, like, sort of takes ownership of it. At least Mikami is just fighting for that side of things, when Kira Light is trying to own that side of things, I think. But maybe I just like Mikami just because I think he looks cool. I don't know. Maybe I'm just trying to justify it with words, when the truth is something really shallow. I have no idea. I don't have enough self-awareness to know why I like him, but I like him. Anyway, that was 2 pretty good episodes. I liked it. So that was 32 and 33. We have 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 4 episodes to go. So if I do 2 episodes a video, that's 2 more videos of Death Note. That's crazy to me that we're actually that close to the end of the entire series. So I think, yeah, they're really gonna have to, not that they have to rush to the end. I think you can do a nicely paced ending, but you got to start moving there now. I think you can't introduce more new elements now. I don't think, you know, they've introduced Mikami and Kiyomi. So I think you got to stop introducing new people and new elements now. And now you got to just have Nia make more progress, I guess. So yeah, thank you very much for watching these episodes of Death Note. Please make sure to like and comment and subscribe. And go to my Patreon account if you want full-length, early access, and exclusive videos. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.